Unions. I don't understand unions very well. I think that they were created to make sure that workers were paid a fair wage and were good at the beginning. And they accomplished that. Then as time passed on, there was much corruption, with the union leaders getting rich while the workers were forced to pay their dues or face unspeakable consequences. Now the union leaders are upset that some states have or are passing legislation saying that deduction of union dues from a person's pay should be voluntary. What is wrong with that? Shouldn't it be a person's choice to join or not join a union? I guess in some states it isn't, because if you don't join the union, you can't work. For some employers, because, well, the union says so. My father was a union member in construction, and I remember when I was a child that he was out on strike for almost 6 months. After the strike ended, he received a 5 cents an hour raise. I remember him taking odd jobs anywhere he could and saying that he would never make up the money for time he didn't work with a 5-cent raise. He told me that the people in charge of the union were paid during the strike. So I guess, while I don't understand unions very well, I think the time for either unions or their leaders profiting on the backs of people out of work has come and passed. And what is really puzzling is government unions, where the employee is making a higher salary and benefits than those in the private sector, and the union just wants more. You do know, of course, that the government will pay the employee any pay they might have missed while on strike, even if they don't work anyway. And who pays for that? The taxpayer. So if you pay taxes, you do. And if you don't, then you're a part of the problem, and I wish you wouldn't listen to or read my thoughts.